Hello everyone. I'm going to show you how to execute the reverse backstep on PC with keyboard and mouse, share some tips and then show you few PvP highlights in order for you to see how useful it can be. This is how the move looks like. You can even chain it back to back. So here are the steps you need to follow. Step 1. Unlock the target. If the target is locked, it is not possible to reverse backstep, so you will need to free aim the move. Step 2. Stop for a brief moment. We need to clear the game's commands buffer of any action before we continue. So basically just stop inputting any commands just for a split second. The order of the next 3 steps may sound counterintuitive, but this is how the game works. Firstly, press the dodge button on your keyboard. By default it should be the spacebar key. Then immediately before releasing it, press the key corresponding for backwards directional movement. By default it should be your S key. Then release both keys. Steps from 3 to 5 are by far the hardest thing. They should be done very quickly, and no matter how many times you watch how it is done, you will need to get a feeling for it. But I am sure that with enough practice your muscle memory will be able to do it consistently. The final step is when you see the animation of the reverse backstep, you need to press the forward key and attack. By doing this, your character will turn in the direction you are facing and strike. You can even lock the target again before striking, but I personally prefer to manually aim the hit. One more thing that is worth mentioning. I find that attempting to do the reverse backstep from a standing still position proves to be more difficult rather than right after an attack. For some reason, if you try to execute the move right after the start of your attack's recovery animation, it is easier and more consistent. Here is an example of the time the recovery animation for the Claymore's attack starts. This is the reason why chaining the reverse backstep seems so easy to do. This move is very good for catching opponents off guard by closing the distance between you quickly, or for roll catching them. Now I'll show you just a few PvP highlights so you can see it in action.